This is Joey with Cosmic Performance. Today we are going to learn some simple plyos, split jerk, and running conditioning. First, with plyos, we're keeping it super simple. We are learning about ground contact. You can see I have no shoes on right now because I want to create that positive relationship with the ground. First drill, stand tall, heels high, knees high, hips high, arms high. We are snapping down nice and aggressive into an athletic position, okay? Stand tall and snap down, hold this bottom position. Remember this position, we want to be stable here because we will mimic it in many different plyos. So, first set, okay? To progress it, we are now going to do a single leg snap down. So, stand tall and snap down onto one leg. I was a little bit unstable there. I was not grabbing the ground as hard as I need to. So again, snap down, one leg. After that, we are going to go back to two legs with a lean. So I stand tall, lean, there's going to be a small little baby crossover into an athletic stance. So one more time, stand tall, lean, little crossover into that athletic, powerful stance. After that, we are moving on to pogos. Again, different variations of the same thing, maybe about 7 to 10 yards. We are focusing on two things. One, getting high, just like every jump, we want some distance, okay? Number two, ground reaction time. We don't want to spend any time on the ground. First exercise is two legs, hit the ground, pop off. Okay, forward and backward. After that, we are going to do that same thing, facing a different direction. We are now moving sideways, focusing on shifting that weight from the inside to the outside of that foot. Again, focusing on that ground contact. And of course, same thing going back. After that, last pogo we're doing is a single leg pogo. So, same goals, get high, spend no time on the ground, just one leg. And going back, same thing, we are not going backwards. The plyo of the day is going to be a superset. So first thing, just a counter movement jump, really applying everything we did into one exercise, supersetted with an assisted jump. So first thing, again, standing tall, getting into that snap down position and jumping up, okay? Of course, we need it a lot faster than that. One thing I want you to notice is my counter movement position is the same position I land in. Right when I've done my reps here, I am going to a band. You can use a belt, any type of strap to assist you in this movement, just like pogos. Get high, spend no time on that ground. Our last plyo exercise for the day is going to be a quarter rotation broad jump. So, standing on one leg, right now I'll be jumping that way. So, my left leg is in front, I'm swinging it back, throwing it out, rotating, landing in that athletic position. Again, counter movement, broad jump. All right, first exercise we are doing is a quarter squat, a bit quicker, a bit more explosive than a normal squat, a normal quarter squat, okay? So down fast, see my hips move back and up onto my toes, okay? So if you look at my feet, I start by rocking back and coming up all the way to the balls of my feet, landing back in that start position. Notice that bar is loaded in that front rack position with my elbows as high as I can get them. After the quarter squat, we are going to do a push press. So you will notice that the movement is 90% the same. Our hips are still going back, forward, back. However, now the bar is not landing here, the bar is landing overhead. So I'll demonstrate a quick 2 reps. You'll notice that I am trying to get as tall as I can before that bar leaves my chest. After that, we are setting the bar down and focusing on getting into that touch position of a split jerk. So, heels high, knees high, hips high, arms high. I am doing something similar to what we did with the plyos, but landing in a split position. So start here and land here. Start high, land low. Okay. What I'm looking for on the actual split jerk is that bar to not move more than 6 inches from this position. I am not pushing the bar up, I am getting underneath that bar, That should mimic in this snap down into a split jerk position. Final progression we're doing is a split jerk. Again, watch how little elevation change there is in this bar. Watch the hips and see the similarities between this and that push press. Last thing we are doing today is running conditioning. We are going to be active for 10 seconds, relaxed for 20 seconds. Yes, this is conditioning. No, you cannot break your form. So what we will look for is, again, you can run on a court, you can run on grass, you can run on a treadmill, whatever you want to use, you can use. All you need is space. What I'm looking for in that running is nice stiff posture. Okay, I don't want to see any movement on that ground contact. And 3 simple little cues I will be focused on is 1, thigh pop. I need that calf and that hamstring. I need this movement to eliminate this movement. Second thing, you might know it as a knee drive or a hip lift. I call it a hip lift, that's where the action is happening. Getting that knee just above that hip crease. Third thing, again, about posture, I want good hip projection. I do not want to run with my hips out here, that is inefficient. So yes, this is conditioning. No, we cannot neglect form. 10 seconds running, 20 seconds rest.